Hi, this is Michael O'Leary from Buy the Book Taxes with another video blog. This week and for the next few weeks, we're going to be speaking about a very important tax resolution option called Innocent Spouse Relief. Today is an overview. It's important to understand some tax concepts for couples who file joint tax returns. There's a legal concept called joint and several liability, which means a married couple filing a joint tax return, they are each liable for any balances due on that tax return, regardless of how much more or less one spouse earns in income than the other. It has nothing to do with income. They're each equally liable for the tax liability on a tax return. Innocent spouse claims typically arise when married couples who filed joint returns in the past decide to separate and divorce. Should tax liabilities still remain after the divorce when the ex-spouses have gone on to live separate lives? The spouse with less income might consider it unfair that he or she is being approached by the IRS to pay the taxes from their married years, even though the other spouse may have committed to paying them and didn't. One common thing you hear from a divorced spouse is to say, well, our divorce agreement said that he or she, the other spouse, was going to pay the taxes. That's all well and good. You can take your ex-spouse back to court, sue them, and have the judge declare they have to pay the taxes. But the IRS is not bound by what's agreed to in divorce court. The remedy for this, for what an ex-spouse may consider to be an inequitable result, innocent spouse filing. Okay, there's three types or three categories of innocent spouse relief available under Internal Revenue Code section 6015. They are Code section 6015 subsection B, which is called traditional innocent spouse, Code section 6015C, which is called separation of liability, Code section 6015F, which is called equitable relief. Over the next few weeks, I will go into each of these categories of relief in detail. If you have years of unfiled tax returns, owe the IRS a bunch of money, recently got divorced, think your ex-spouse should have paid the taxes but didn't, and think you should be granted relief from the IRS coming after you, give me a call. I can help.